Hello, guys, and welcome back to Brandon and Jared Play Video Games. And today, Brandon's going to play through Mega Man X3, but here's a catch for you. This is actually a ROM hack of the original game. It doesn't really change too much, mostly quality of life. However, does add the ability to fully play the entire game as Zero.
Yes.
So, Brandon, tell us a little bit about it, since you've kind of played it and you know a little bit more about it.
I actually beat it, so this won't be too crazy, but it overhauls the game. They fixed a few little things here and there. I'm gonna skip this because everyone's seen the intro.
Okay.
Of X3. So right off the gate, one of the things that you noticed, it doesn't have a password screen anymore.
Okay.
Which is, goddamn it.
It's okay. Just keep explaining.
It doesn't have a password screen anymore. It actually uses a save system, and I can choose to play a Zero right off the gate.
Yeah, which is dope. So the whole it should be set.
Yeah,
I don't think I messed anything up. Don't overwrite my save file because I am playing this too.
Yeah, you're fine. I won't do that. It does use a save system. Changes the little things. Conversations are different because of the way sequences. Like prime example, you'll see right as soon as we start this.
Yeah, so it depends really on who you're playing as, since you can swipe. Or not swipe, but swap between the two.
Yeah.
At any time.
Correct.
And boom, look at that. So also the text boxes are a little bit different. The text is a little reworked.
Yeah.
Nothing we can't handle, X. Let's get going. We've got to stop their attack. You've got Maverick.
So.
But yeah, so just again, minor quality of life changes.
So right up, one of the cool things, he has double jump right off the gate. And he has the ability to air dash right in the beginning of the game.
Now, since I haven't finished this, we will talk more about the armor upgrades and that kind of thing as we get to them.
Yes.
Just because there's some cool little changes to the whole thing.
Oh shit! It's my boy. It's Mac. You got missing. What's the current situation? Gotcha, bitch. You've got Maverick.
You've got Maverick. We got to just keep doing it that way. I feel like look at the poor waveform as I say that. Like everything's in red. It's just gonna be, oh man, it's gonna sound so bad. And my vocals are lowered than what Brandon is.
Yeah, mine are a little higher.
Hopefully the compressor's picking up enough to where it doesn't sound like total doo-doo. I haven't tested it this week, so we'll see. So traditionally in this segment of the game, X is the one that gets captured. And if you play through the game as normal, that still happens. But now since Zero's captured, X is going to take over for that. And it has this little theme music, which is kind of neat. I think this ROM hack is like really nice.
It's fun. It definitely has a couple things that are a little weird. But
because the game was designed for X's body size. This guy. I like how they try to like make it seem like he's an actual boss.
Yeah.
Nope.
Thanks for that.
So not only does Zero have the double jump and an air dash, but it also starts with the 3-level charge.
Yes.
Which is really nice. However, it is drastically nerfed, just because Zero was not meant to fight against bosses. He was not meant to fight against a lot of the other shit. So they did tweak it to make him more balanced. It's
scaled relative to the boss's quote power that you actually see in the ending credits.
Right.
So
the question mark power abilities.
Yeah. However, some bosses are still mad free to the power of what the Z-Cyber does.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And did.
It's so satisfying. Like this is the way I wanted Zero to play in Mega Man X4. Like I like the whole Beam Saber combo system that he has, but it's like I don't know, it just doesn't. I don't know. I don't really enjoy it that much, like that.
So basically, they're just like, okay, cool. One of us remain behind to repair, yada yada,
right?
And the other one handles out on the field. So same as normal. I mean, there really is no difference in terms of the way you fight bosses, except for the fact that you have the Z-Saber, which makes your life a hell of a lot easier. Damn, son.
I haven't had much time to play it.
I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, that works.
So you do have a little bit more freedom, so to say. I'm gonna go here. But the one drawback that Zero has that he cannot charge the weapons.
Right, but that's not really a deal breaker because the things that required him to do X to do a charge shot, he can get away with it wow.
Okay, I guess no air dash for me. That's fine. Just like this.
I know. That happens to me too sometimes. Mostly because of the Super Nintendo controller. Not complaining with it. It's a great controller. But I'm more comfortable with the current gen controllers now. You know what I mean?
There we go.
Anyway, what I was saying was that with the charge shot. So for example, this area here to your right, you can actually just beam saber through that rock. You know that, right?
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
Oh fuck, I did not know that. Oh shit!
Yep. So
did not know that.
So you can also get X's upgrade in here for free, basically.
Oh shit!
See, here I am teaching the master how it goes. Your boy knows some things.
Yeah, I did not know that. I actually switched back to X after.
Yeah, you literally do not have to switch to X for any reason whatsoever. Except for that intro sequence where you have to play as either Zero or X, depending on who your main is. But yeah, so it's just something that's really nice to be able to do that. And again, this is the way that I wanted Zero to play in X4 and on.
Yeah.
Because he does have a Buster Gun, and is quite powerful, but they pretty much just, like, character assassinated him. After the whole arc with him being Wily's final robot, like especially in X4 and on, the game wasn't even Mega Man anymore. It was just Zero, the game. So I'm not really a huge fan of where the story went, and people are like, "Oh, but X4 is a masterpiece." I absolutely disagree with that. It looks good, it plays good, it is not a masterpiece. X1 is a masterpiece. X2 is a brilliantly done sequel, though not as good. 3, not as good as 2, but still very good.
Yeah, they're all three games are good in their own right.
But 4 does not deserve the right to be called a masterpiece. I'm going to say it. If you guys get pissed off, put it in the comments below. I would like to know what you guys think. This is an open discussion. This isn't me shitting on it. So please take it with a grain of salt. Though I know the comments are going to be like, "You fucking suck. You piece of shit. How could you not like X4? It's the greatest X game ever."
That's good.
It is good.
I wouldn't say it's the greatest
What
X
am I
game.
fighting for?
Yo, that shit's hot fire, though,
No,
man.
it is not.
Yeah, that's like the greatest voice acting this side of like...
I mean, like, so I was, I just recently rebeat it because with the Legacy Collection having come out, I was like, fuck it, let me get these achievements on the Xbox, right? And so I beat the game as X, and I'm at the end of the game as Zero, and I did the "What are you fighting for" sequence. Oh my god, I was cracking up. I forgot how funny it was.
It's supposed to be so serious.
But I also checked it out in Japanese, and it's like, it's like heartfelt, and it's. Man, I don't know what Capcom was thinking when they're like when they gave the okay, they gave the thumbs up on the voice acting that we got.
I mean, it was that weird period of time where fucking like...
Nah, man, there were games out there that had excellent voice acting up to that point.
Like Grandia?
Well, no. Grandia is still trash. That was also around the same time as like Resident Evil 1, and that voice acting is hot trash, so I can't really say too much about it.
Yep.
I don't know.
Grandia's got...
Wait. When X4 and Mega Man 8 came out, wasn't that like the era of like when Dragon Ball started having like good, you know, like voice acting, and when they were bringing like a lot of anime? Wasn't that the era of Toonami?
Yeah, it was around. It was 98.
Yeah.
99.
So, well, hold on, let me check and make sure when this came out. But yeah, like, so there was good voice acting out there. I don't know what Capcom was thinking with their doo-doo butter like voice cast.
I get the next boss fight.
I will say that I actually do really like the voice acting in Mega Man X8. Believe
it's
it or
the
not,
same crew that did
from Maverick Hunter X. It's the same cast. But they actually, like, don't sound bad, if that makes sense to you. I didn't know you could actually do both at the same time.
Yeah.
The way that X could do in X2, where there's no
yeah. If you're on the wall,
invincibility.
you're just like pop pop.
Mega
Actually,
Man.
What I will say is
X4.
that X, his charge buster is dumb now.
97. Toonami.
It was like 96, 97, because that was around the time frame that like Sailor Moon and shit came around here.
That's what I'm checking right now.
All right, so
It originally.
going to Buffalo stage real quick.
Yeah,
The
it
stage
started at it started in 97. So yeah, there was voice acting out there that was good, and Capcom opted to have this trash voice acting. As we all know from Mega Man 8, you gotta stop the media, Dr. Wowie. Like, I don't like the palette colors for Zero. It really does look a little weird.
Yeah.
You stop that media, you find Dr. Wily. I don't remember the actual dialogue. It's trash. It is hot trash. Oh, also, collectibles that Zero picks up affect X as well.
Yes. Yes.
So they are shared throughout the entire
So
game.
all the health upgrade. God damn it, Zero. All the health upgrades that I get do carry over to X, and vice versa. So I can switch at any point in time and not have to worry too much about me running out of health.
Right.
I'm gonna have a metric fuck ton of health by the time all's said and done, but
Yeah, Zero's health pool is
Ridiculous.
considerable, but he also takes twice as much damage.
it's like 1.5 times.
Well, it's still enough to make it, like, make you want to play as X at certain bosses. Just because of the amount of damage that they can do. Oh, also, if Zero dies, he does not become unplayable. He stays as a playable character.
Yes. So you can, if you want to try playing the entire game through a Zero, I died already once, so you don't have to worry about that. I already demonstrated what happens when you die.
Oh, yeah, you did. You fell in that pit.
Yeah,
I
because
forgot about that already.
with a stellar performance of, not being good at video game.
Hey, man. Sometimes you just gotta be bad.
Yeah, that shit was funny though, because I was just like, aha, I'm gonna air dash right into my death.
No, I do feel like that sometimes it doesn't feel right.
I never really had too much of an issue. X mobility. The cool
Oh, yeah,
thing is
you
that
got him the helmet already, right?
yes, I got helmet, so I don't have to worry about that extra dialogue, which is really cool because I did not know that. I actually had zero idea that you could. No pun intended. I had no idea that you could do that. All right, I'm about to show you one of the stupidest things this game actually does. It's so dumb. And the thing is, it works on every version of the game. Doesn't matter if you're playing a ROM hack, if you're playing a regular game. This is one of the dumbest boss fights I have ever seen in any video game.
Yeah, is there like some way to quick kill him?
Oh, yeah. And it's... Ready for this?
Wow. Yeah, so you're seeing this here.
That's literally all you do. You just jump.
Yeah, you jumped a little too
But
early.
yeah, that's fine. He's coming back, so...
Yeah, he changed it up on you.
It's not a big deal, though.
Nice.
So,
Very good. Very
Yeah.
good.
like, the boss is fucking trivial. Which made me laugh super hard the first time I did that. Because I was just like, no, it can't be.
I mean, he's no Spark Mandrill,
No.
but
No.
I mean, he's still a little bitch.
He's a bitch. Oh, I actually skipped it last time. They actually made a whole new...
Yes, they did, which I think that looks absolutely great.
Yeah, that looks fantastic.
Like, it fits the art style. The people who put work into this, I mean, wow.
Yeah, looks a little...
Awful looking palette. That's an awful, awful looking palette.
Right. And
Now, are you going for the 100% route? like
Yeah.
where you are going to actually.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
So, does that mean that you have to have 0 die to get to give the saber to X?
I'm not gonna give him this saber.
Okay. So
But
then
I
you
am
don't
gonna do-
necessarily have to do
No.
the Vile fight with the Ray Splasher.
Well, I'm still gonna do that. But what's you could also do it with the scissor move. I forget the name of it. It's not the splasher.
The blades, the twin
yeah.
blades.
You could do that. That also kills him. Now, all that does is it allows me to fight that boss. Now, I could get the Z Saber, but to X, but then I'm not gonna bother because I want to just be able to have 0 all the way through the game.
Right.
But I will be doing that. So
Yep, and you can see X is getting equipped as it also keeps track of your bit, bite, and Vile percentage as well.
yes. One thing that's really cool, it actually keeps tabs of that even in cutscenes. So if you don't find all the X upgrades, X will be normal. If you do find all the X upgrades, X will appear in whatever form he has.
Cool.
So
No, I personally like X's default armor the best, personally. With the exception of probably X2. The X2 armor is just my favorite looking. But functionally, the ultimate is obviously the best. And I kind of want it like, I guess the Black Zero costume. I know a lot of versions of the game it's just a palette swap. It's not really a it doesn't do anything except for what, X6. X6 it gives him the where he can destroy projectiles.
X5.
Or X5.
X5 and 6 have that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because that's right. Because an X6 Zero is supposed to be dead. Ooh.
Yeah,
He's not.
you can start off with it and
Yeah, I was kind of pissed with the ending to Mega Man X5. So I was like, yo, they were gonna do Zero like that again. You can just rapid fire this guy. He actually does take standard pop shot damage. Yeah, like this guy's a joke. I'm just excited when you. Oh, you know what you should have done?
what?
Are you just getting the pieces, or are you fighting the boss?
I'm fighting the boss. I'm doing everything.
Because I was gonna say you should have gone to Gravity Beetle stage first.
Oh.
I know that it kind of goes backwards, where if you want to get everything, you should do it the other way around, like the way you're doing. But man, the music for Gravity Beetle's so good.
Oh, I'm gonna go to Gravity Beat
It's my
Boot.
favorite in this game.
I love that name, Gravity Beat Boot.
Yeah, I want to play it in Japanese just to do that.
I remember the first time I saw that, I was like, "What?" It's like Gravity Beat Boot. What the hell
That's
is this?
look, man. They have strange Japanese names. Like Chill Penguin is Icy Pinguino.
Oh,
And
it's
yes,
so
I
good.
did do the fingers. The Pinguino.
It's so good.
Another reason why I had to do that stage before this is so that you don't have to do this sequence.
Yeah.
Because this game is all about the connectivity between
Yeah.
the stages, more so than even the original X was.
Yes.
Which I did feel was lacking a lot in X2.
Yeah, X2 didn't have much.
But
Actually, I
I
don't
mean,
think it had any.
It didn't have it. It didn't. Well, no, it didn't. There was no. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, that snuck up out of nowhere. Yeah, there was no like. Yeah, there really isn't any connectivity
Yeah.
between the stages.
There wasn't any in that one. Same thing with X4, 5, and 6.
No, because there didn't really need to be. Like, you go into a volcano, what's it gonna do? You know what I mean?
Chill. All right, let's
freeze.
let's see what shenanigans I get this time.
If you get anything.
Last time I had both boss fights back to back. I got a boss. Oh wow.
Yeah, but this guy's not too hard.
Yeah.
Especially having the double jump and the air dash.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Keep it up. Apparently, these guys are technically police officers that Dr. Doppler created. So they're not like just regular Mavericks.
No.
They actually did serve a higher function in Doppler Town. Though Mega Man is not exactly known for its story.
No.
You know what I mean? Nice. You stayed frosty. You kept it patient.
Yeah, it's an easy boss fight.
It is. But I mean, it's real easy to just say fuck it for that last hit.
Yeah, just start taking a bunch of damage and then just get punched around all over the goddamn place.
Basically.
One thing I like that they did, which I thought was a really nice little change, they changed all the boss music for Dr. Doppler and all them. Any of Doppler's major creations, so to say, they gave him his boss music.
Really?
Yep.
Well, I guess we'll see that when we get to it. Because again, I haven't gotten that far. You can see by my file progression when Brandon saves it, I'm not very far at all into it.
Yeah, you're like right at the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, I only did that because I just wanted to try it out and see. And I think I got a couple of the upgrades.
Yeah, you had like a couple health upgrades.
But when I play this game, I only fight bosses I need to fight to unlock new weapons.
Right.
And then I try to max out X pretty much. Which to the dismay of some people who are just like, yo, you're doing it wrong. That's just how I play this game. Nice.
That shit
I mean, yeah, it does, but that was some good movement.
Oops.
Almost. Nice. Yeah, some of the achievements in the X Legacy Collection for this are like, especially with X4, it's like use every move in the game once.
Yeah.
That includes swapping X-Busters.
Huh.
You have to do both.
Yeah.
A fully charged shot with every weapon.
That
It was
makes
easy enough to
sense.
do, and then with Zero, it's just perform every command that he has.
Yeah.
So, not too bad.
Next.
Yeah, do one more. Clear out 4, and then we'll
Grab
pick up on the next one.
Yep.
Doing the gravity beat boot.
Gravity beat boob. Yeah, I normally do it this way.
God damn, I love this music. For those who are here that have watched me stream, this was one of my like intro stream songs, just because it's so damn good. Another reason why I don't like X4 as much as the others is also there's no memorable music. It's one of the first like Mega Man games, period, that had like just meh music. Like this one didn't have the greatest soundtrack, but it had this song and a couple others that are like straight bangers. You know what I mean?
Acid Seahorse was actually one of my favorite stages.
Acid Seahorse. That name is like.
All right,
Like,
let's
what
see.
were they thinking?
Let's see what I get this time. Do I get up? Oh, nope, nothing. All right, cool.
Is there a vial area?
Not in here. I'm not going to do that yet. I found out you can just go back to one of the stages you've beaten that has it, so it's not too big a deal.
Oh, he doesn't disappear if you beat the stage.
Nope. You can just go right back to like Blizzard Buffalo or anything like that. But you have to beat it before you fight. Before you go to the Doppler stages,
Right.
which. won't take
Yeah,
too
because as
long.
soon as you unlock the Doppler stages, that sequence is over.
Yep.
That guy's shooting the little dick missiles at you. Nice. I also like that they created a Zero helmet icon
Yeah.
for the 1-up.
They did a lot of little things that actually was just like, this is really nice. And I mean, honestly, if you want this, all you need is a ROM of the game.
Just be careful. I'm gonna throw it out there, especially currently.
Yeah.
Be careful. Make sure that you own the game. Having a ROM is only technically legal if you already own the game,
Yes.
and it is used as a backup. Because especially as of lately, I don't know if you guys follow gaming news at all, but at the time of this recording, numerous emulation sites have been taken down due to Nintendo. Capcom isn't so bad with their stuff; like they'll copyright straight the music, like,
Yeah.
but they don't give a shit about like the games being there, especially since they have it on how many consoles now.
Yeah.
But yeah, just be careful when you're downloading shit. Anyway, with that disclaimer in mind, ooh, that's a lot of damage. If you can find the ROM for this, go to romhacking.net and download the patch for it.
Yep.
It's called it's like Zero version 4.0.
Yeah.
And this shit is tight. They have another one, there's another Zero version that is not as in depth as this one. This one kind of built all over what that one had established.
Yep.
But I like this one better. I like the UI, like with the menus,
Yeah.
like when you're saving and loading.
The only thing I don't like is the fact that Zero can't charge the weapons. Like,
Yeah, I
I would
don't
have
care
been fine
about
with
that.
them to, like, you know, go ahead and allow it to have access to the weapons. Oh shit! I was like, what just happened?
Yeah, you're good.
But either way, so in the next episode, I have the last 4 Robot Masters, which are fairly easy. I'll get through those pretty quickly.
And then we'll have the Wily stages.
Yep. So from here, the
Wily
next stage,
stages.
I will go to Catfish, and then I'm going to go to this guy, and then I'm going to go to this guy and
Yep.
that guy last. Because
It's going to be pretty
In
easy. And
particular,
if you've
fuck
played
that
this
guy.
game, you kind of know the rotation.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys. Well, as always, thank you for watching. If you're enjoying, subscribe, tell your friends. Other than that, we will see you next time.
see you guys next time.